This Easter invite card is extra special to me because it reminds me of Easter of 2021 when I was first invited to Summit Church. My name is Larry, and I was born and raised in Northern Virginia. I've lived here all my life. Have not been in church in about 38 years. Years ago, somebody had told me that my buddy Joe, just Joe Trayers, is a good friend of mine, and that his brother pastored a church on Fullerton Road. So I'd gone over to Saratoga Shopping Center to pick up something for work, and as I was leaving, I cut through Fullerton Road and I saw Summit Church on the corner. And I thought about what I'd heard years earlier. I called Joe. I said, "Joe, is your brother really a preacher?" And he said, "Actually, yeah, Larry, he is Summit Church, Fullerton Road." He told me how great Summit Church was. He told me how good his brother was, his little brother Eddie. Me and my family are going on Easter. Why don't you join us? And I thought for a split second, and I said, "Nah, church really is not my thing. It's just not really me. I don't really go to church or whatever." And so he kind of laughed, and I said, "But I'll think about it and let you know." And as the week went on, I thought about it, and I did give it some thought, and it was on my mind. And I thought really the motivating factor for me coming to church was my mom. And I knew that she would just, love it if I went to church on Easter. So really, I went because I knew I was going to make my mom happy. Joe told me if I did show up, it's a very laid back church. You don't need to dress up, just, very casual. Naturally, knowing Joe, I thought he was joking around. So certainly I dug through my closet and got out a pair of slacks and a button-down shirt and a tie. And as I met him and his family in the parking lot, I looked around and realized nobody here's dressed up. And that stood out to me because I could be myself. It was casual, it was laid back, and it was huge. I enjoyed that, to see the laid back atmosphere. It just wasn't stiff like what I was used to in the past. The music started. The music was overwhelming. The production, I was fighting back tears. As Pastor Eddie came on, and started preaching, I felt something, and I had no idea what it was. I just knew that, I liked that feeling. After Easter service, I got home and I was just thinking about, what an awesome experience. And I said, you know what, I'm going back. It's not Easter, Joe's not gonna be there. It's probably gonna be a little tougher, but you know what? I enjoyed it so much, I'm going. So I went the next Sunday, and to my surprise, it was just like Easter. On the third Sunday, I attended Summit Church. Something really set me back. As I walked in to go to my seat, a young man stuck his hand out to shake my hand, and as I went to join his hand, he kind of grabbed me and hugged me. As I drove home, I realized, it was a true blessing. They've just extended. Every Sunday, it's just, you're so accepted at Summit Church. You have no idea. I didn't know anybody. And they really, really, truly just make you feel at home. It's real. I'll never forget a sermon Pastor Eddie did on the emptiness that everybody has inside of them. I didn't really understand that until Summit, until the emptiness in me was filled. I've been able to mend a lot of hurt relationships in my life over the years that have come about. I've been so at peace. I've had an inner peace that I've never felt before. I've been able to make life-changing decisions. And that feeling that I got every time I attended Summit Church, it took me a while to figure it out. But during the music, during the message, that feeling that I loved so much, that it's love. It's God's love for you is what it is. Since attending Summit, I've even been able to develop a prayer life, something I didn't think that I ever would have. And not only have I developed a prayer life, but I've actually gotten answers to prayers. I haven't missed a week of church since Easter 2021. And Easter's become extra special to me because of my introduction to Summit in my Christian life. We only have one more week to grab a handful of these cards and make a difference. Go out there and find somebody, whether it's a grocery store, whether it's at a restaurant you're at and it's your waiter, a friend, a family member. There's somebody out there that's just like me, and it can have the same impact that it's had on me. I wonder whose life is going to be impacted by your invite.